Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Hurricanes will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass, it's Jackson. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Miami, 7, Notre Dame, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Back to throw, it's Jackson. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. As we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. He pulls it in for a big gain. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
in the air. It's Jackson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score Miami 14, Notre Dame 7.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Handoff here from the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. has the first, still on the move. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. To throw, it's Jackson. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown for the U. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Miami, 21. Notre Dame, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Snags the quick throw. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense? And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Finding space at the 20. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
28, Notre Dame, 14.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's now second down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner is brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the second down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make a throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the first down marker. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You can say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. The Canes keep the football on the move. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Canes move into the red zone. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Defense. Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. Using his legs, it's Jennings. Football knocked loose in the backfield. The offense recovers the fumble. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Running out of time in the pocket. They'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up. The Canes will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Sacked. Dropped at the 3.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick it away.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Encroachment. Defense. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Set up a 3rd down call. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. And he will make the 1st down, tackled at the 26. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Nice grab. It's Carr. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the offense will just take a knee. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint, but ultimately that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.